Right.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Wow, I was totally talking and did not have my mic up. I hope you guys can read lips. Hey, so welcome to Summer Showdown Elite 8. This is between two great Arizona teams. Phoenix Day School, who was ranked 8th last spring or 9th last spring, and Willow Canyon was ranked 13th. So this should be a really tight, close match. So I'm going to go ahead and play some music. You guys enjoy that, and then we'll talk about these picks and bans here in a second.
Once again, the woman's left unsatisfied.
All the feelings that we shared are in the past. Your relationships are never meant to last.
All right, guys, picks and bans for game one of this best of three series is done. I hope my voices are good. If not, please let me know in the chat. And yeah, hey, Meta Water Bottle, we'll talk about those three junglers. So for Willow Canyon, they did their scouting reports. They looked at that Senna, very scary support for Phoenix Day School, Country Day School. Darius, always scary at the top. Their Kha'Zix was we're going to go to a spectator delay here in just a second. Their Kha'Zix has a very high win rate, as does their Swain and Kale. So what we decided to go with is a Wukong top, which is an accepted top. He's not quite meta, but he's up there. Very mobile, not so tanky. Volibear is always a strong jungler, but provides some of that tank that it looks like Willow is lacking. Lilia plays a very strong mid or jungle. So these top three can all be played as jungle, but they're also very versatile in other lanes. Volibear and Wukong can be top. Lilia can be mid. I've even seen her as a support. So those three work out. Misfortune or MF, always strong. Meta, S tier for ADC, and Lulu provides that heal and kind of that counter against Diana for tower dives that Diana's so famous for. But over here, Phoenix Country Day School, they banned Caitlyn, they banned Aurelia and Elise for their first three bans. I'm not quite sure where this Elise ban is coming from. The last two schools also banned Elise, and we don't play a lot of Elise, so. But, you know, Elise can play a good jungle. Aurelia is quite strong. And Caitlyn is just a monster in the ADC position with that ranged advantage. Morgana is one of our favorite supports, so that was a good scouting, as is this Jhin. So our support ADC combo, do like to play this Morgana Jhin, so that's a good ban. Quinn lines up with Wukong in that mobile top. So neither one of them are tanks. Both of them provide a lot of attacks. We're going to see what's more important here, this range top or this this more mobile top. Echo, always a strong jungle. Need to be careful for that. Diana is a strong pick at mid. In fact, that's one thing we're trying to get our mid player to play her. Ashe is meta. Even though she just got a ban, it really hasn't affected her. I'll be honest, when I play ADC, I love to play Ashe. So that's going to be strong. And I want to give a huge shout out to Dr. Jinkies. In this scouting report, I got kind of scared of him. Because he was number 2 in the state of Arizona for the fall season in KDA. So good job there, Dr. Jinkies. And Leona provides that strong tanky support that you're seeing lacking in the rest of Phoenix Country Day School's lineup. Even though Leona's down here at support, that is a perfect pick to kind of counter some of that MF stuff and everything else. So, hey, we got 30 seconds, so let's just wait for the game. I'll pop those tunes back on, and we'll see how everything goes. So sorry about that weird delay, guys. I'm trying to be better with my streams, but I'm also trying to manage some scrimmages with my Rocket League teams. We scheduled these a few weeks back, and we weren't sure if they were going to be right. So I'm talking to another coach on Discord here. So exciting. Let's see how this goes. Just to give you their levels here, so you guys can see. We see a lot of ranked players here. On both sides, a lot of high masteries on all these sides. I mean, a level 7 Blood Moon Diana, that's just monstrous. So here's the game. We're going to leave it on directed view here. We'll have the scoreboard up, and I'll be back in about 30 seconds as I talk to this other coach.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
Okay, so back to the League of Legends. We're seeing kind of a strong push. Everybody's kind of down here in bottom, and oh, look at that! The Quinn went for the red invade, or excuse me, the Volibear went for the red invade, and Quinn's watching it, and now Diana's moving in on that Volibear, kind of eliminating him, going for that early first blood, but Volley manages to get out with that flash, which is kind of a bad use of that early flash. So that's going to end up costing him his leash, as Willow's bot lane is just going to move off to start laning. That's going to give them an early CS advantage, why we see Phoenix Day School here working on their blue, which is pretty standard. You want your bot lane to leash you. So, but Willow, it looks like he's moving in on his blue, and he's going to solo it, which is something Volley can do. But now let's look to the mid, and we see Lilia pushing really hard on that Diana, but it is still early, so we have lots of time to see how that's going to turn out. Oh, great bunch of kills there by Willow's top, and we're seeing pretty even CS across the board, except for that mid lane. Willow's mid lane seems to be dominating the CS battle early at mid. So let's keep our eye on that, because right now it looks... Here's the problem with early game is that players really don't have a lot of kill power, so they really can't take advantage of missteps because they just don't have the abilities and the items and everything else. Leona, good push, but unsupported by the Ashe, so Willows manages to get out of that.
Gouge 'em, Valor.
Multiple targets engaged.
Okay, guys, I'm going to pause my commentary here for a second, so I'm going to pop some music so I can go get this Rocket League games going. So enjoy the music. Hopefully everything will be cool. I'm going to do this song because I like it. This is why we don't try to do multiple things at the same time. So I apologize. So let's see where we're at. So top lane CS is pretty even, though we do have a Quinn kill that I totally missed. And it looks like Echo got a kill on the Volley Bear, and Diana also got a kill on Lilia. So I'm going to have to go back and watch that and see what happened. But you can start to see that difference between the Willow and Phoenix Country Day School's ADC. So that CS difference is starting to build. We'll see if that's going to be a factor or if Willow's going to be back. Oh, here we go with a great gank from... Oh, we thought it was a great gank from the Volley Bear, but Diana came down and did what Diana does best, which is really gank the crap out of people. Lilia out of position for that, could not provide the supports needed.
Go for the eyes.
So Phoenix Day School here taking a bit of a lead with these kills. That's just extra money that Willow really can't afford against a team that's all golds and one plat, where Willow is ranked a lot lower than that. So we'll see if this advantage here works. And we can kind of see at the top this ranged top combo. It's just sometimes really deadly against melee types. So Willow's bot lane has some advantage, while Country Day School headed back to probably buy some things. Lulu's going for vision here. Echo's coming down. Grab that last fruit. So it seems like we got a bit of a pause here while Phoenix Country Day School kind of gets this lane, takes back whatever advantage they had lost. Volley Bear is working on getting his red buff, and this Wukong is really getting pushed under this tower.
Gouge 'em, Valor.
He's going to have to back, and that's just going to give even more of a CS advantage to the Quinn. Does look like red team here is making a play maybe for Dragon. Diana's trying to clear that backside. Looks like Lulu might be getting the shaft here, and she did. Can they get out of that stun? Oh, good flash, good flash. That could have been a very big gank. Bot lane is just 4v1. Willow Canyon is really not looking at the map, but Volley Bear's coming in, so we'll see if Volley can jump and... Good use of a smite there by Volley Bear. Look at that. Ooh, double kill. Now let's see if Lilia can get some points on this Leona. No, but now here comes the Quinn, so what's really going on here? So we got Quinn and Diana hiding in this bush. Willow's got no vision. Is Lilia gonna be... Oh, that was smart move, smart move. Lulu's here providing some definite healing support. This looks like we're gonna have a big dragon fight. Okay, so Wukong's doing kind of a split push. Can he take advantage of this? Honestly, he should probably be moving down to bot lane to help out. Oh, sleepy time on the Diana. Done. Echo's pretty strong here. Lilia's kind of low. Is she going to engage? No. Okay, so Wukong did come down, but now he's going back up. Not being that effective. It's a bit of a waste of time. And Willow has to play perfect to win this. We'll see what happens here. Okay, it looks like Phoenix Day School is going to take advantage of that Volley Bear kill and move on that dragon. So, good job Wukong getting that gank on the Diana, who's probably one of their strongest players, with being 3-1. It does give him some gold that he can use to maybe catch up to this Quinn. But this jungle is just being outpaced. We're going to see this Echo start to scale, and once you have that big difference, Echo is pretty scary. So let's see what happens here. So Willow has no clue. This Echo is basically owning their jungle. They're going to make a strong push here, bot lane, I think, and Echo's going to move down, take advantage of it. MF and Lulu have no idea he's there. But the Echo got tired, done with that, moved back to base to buy some things.
What do you see up there? Valor to me.
See, this is why vision is so important. Willow's starting to operate in the dark, doesn't know exactly what's going on. Echo's moving here on the red. No wards.
Go for the
So
eyes.
Wukong's starting to scale here, and Wukong could be quite deadly against that range if he can get in there. If his clone, let's see. Is Echo gonna try a gank, or is Echo just working on that ward? Okay, Wukong did see him on the map, so good map awareness. And Volibear knows that Echo is bot or top, so he's going to take advantage of that. I'm going to try for a tower dive here. Oh, good tower dive there. Ooh. That's really like a, good use of an ult.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Okay, guys, I'm going to have to pause this and deal with a Rocket League. Just enjoy the gameplay. I'll put some music on.
We're
We're
good.
good. We
Now.
got it.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah.
Email?
Need eyes on him.
Okay. Alright, cool.
We created one.
Alright. Criminal green. Yeah, dragon fruit. You said they couldn't find it? Have they started it yet? Okay, okay.
Now. What do you see up there?
Okay, so what we're starting to see here is we're starting to see red team building that gold difference, almost a 3k gold difference. The kills are pretty equal, but that tower dive that Diana's doing is just monstrous, absolutely monstrous, and you can see that advantage there. That's what Diana's known for, and she's quite good at it. So. Honestly, this top is closer than I thought it would be based off the scouting report. So I'm kind of glad for that. But they dropped that Herald. Good distraction for the dragon. Let's see if Willow can steal. Looks like Willow's trying to steal with a
Blue
MF
team's
ult.
turret has been
Nope.
destroyed.
They lost it to a
Red team has slain
an Echo
the
Smite.
dragon.
So good attempt, Willow, but not quite enough. So it looks like we'll be having a red dragon Soul. If red team gets that, that is not going to be good for Willow. We're at 3.5 gold, 3,500 gold disadvantage for Willow. You're starting to see that gold platinum advantage.
Valor to me.
Right now, Willow's only down 1 tower, so that's not that big of a deal. But that gold disadvantage, it's growing ever more, every minute, every second. So Willow's going to make a big push here. Maybe get some of this bounty gold. Oh, that Ash stun, deadly. Leona can just absorb so much damage that Ash can just get in there. Willow should have seen the Diana coming and did, so that MF is getting out of there. Smart move. It's going to cost him some tower parts. So Volibear's doing a sweep with his Oracle Lens. And Echo did a gank. Sorry, I did not see
Blue
that.
team's turret has been destroyed.
Gank on the Wukong. It looks like they're about to
Blue team's turret
lose.
has been destroyed.
Second tower. So one of the things in a play versus match or a play versus season is it's more than just wins. You generate points for various milestones. First blood, first tower generate quite a bit. Getting Dragon Soul, each dragon, each inhibitor generates tiebreaker points, and those are so important in a season to determine, if you have 2 undefeated teams, how do you determine which one's first place, which one's second or third? And so these tiebreaker points and these objectives are very important in the esports league. It's not just about KDA, it's also about getting those points as a team, working on those things. Every Baron is worth a certain amount of points. So it's Phoenix Country Day School is definitely taking advantage of that early point game with the first blood, with the first tower, and 2 dragons leads them really close to a Dragon Soul.
In the sky. Close to the eyes. Valor.
So now Quinn is roaming. That's not a good sign. Echo's moving in. Echo's moving in on Herald again. Willow has no idea that he's there. That would be a good easy gank. We'll see what happens. And no, they don't see it, so nothing there. So that's going to be a second Herald to Phoenix Country Day School, which is just going to open up more lane for them to roam. Their bot lane has already moved up and is roaming. Willow's come back from further behind than this, but Willow's really got to get their head in the game there and start making a comeback. We're now at an 8K gold difference, double kills. Top lane is 30 CS difference. It's a 40 CS difference. Jungle, 10 on mid lane. Bot lane is pretty close. A little concerned about the 24 for Leona. That's more that Ash could be taking, but it works. Bot lane was holding pretty steady until Willow made some critical team fight mistakes. So, okay, guys, got to go manage a game. I'll be right. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Okay.
Valor to me.
It's alright, Master Alfred. We can use practice. I said Mr. Alfred, not Master.
Go for the
The
eye.
master
Sorry, I'm
too.
very congested.
Now.
Okay.
What do you see up there? Gouge him, Valor. Valor to me.
Now we're starting to see that ADC carry that Ashe can do. Good avoid moving behind that wall. And we can see that vision difference.
Destroyed.
3 dragons for Phoenix Country Day School. Willow getting pushed back into their base. Now out comes the Herald. He's going to move on this tower here. Oof. Oh. Lost a lot of health on that tower. And once again, the lack of vision on Willow's part. They have no idea that Phoenix Country Day School is moving up on Baron. That Baron buff might just end the game. But it does look like Phoenix Country Day School is not going for Baron right now. So we'll see what happens. Wow, that was like a weird lilt to my voice.
Look out! Come get me! Go!
Hey, Whisper Noodle Daddy, thanks for letting me know that. That was something, probably because my attention's getting pulled in 3 different directions that I didn't see. So thanks, guys. Awesome. Keep up the chat. We learn every day.
What do you see up there?
So both teams here probably trying to set up some kind of objective play or a team fight push. Big team fight at Dragon. Oh, Volibear's ult just got stuffed because of the stun.
Red team double kill.
4 dead for Willow. That just gives them so much advantage. And that Quinn is kind of free in their base, so what's Quinn gonna do? Wait, Quinn's running up
Blue
there.
team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Valor to me.
Guys, gonna check on that Rocket League game again. I apologize. I will be right back.
Last line of defense, pretty much. Nope.
Yeah. It's just all caps WCHS for newly and passive. Okay. So just to confirm, if I'm running defense, do I stay in the goal or do I go somewhere in the middle?
Normally you'd probably want to be to the side of the goal, or maybe in the goal. But
Okay.
since Colton, actually Colton, are you better at attacking than defending? Or you just kind of, all right. So I'm gonna have you be forward, I'll be middle, Michael will be defense. That way I can go back from the side. So Michael can stay in the goal, and I can come from the side just in case and block it.
Oh, everyone's here.
Okay, they joined.
Oh, they're here. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Do we go ahead and start?
Okay.
Alright.
See ya.
Sorry guys about that distraction. Probably should have canceled that scrimmage. So that Baron buff is pushing. Mid lane is totally open. Willow cannot afford to lose too much here. They gotta keep these guys out. Take away some of these Baron buffs from Country Day School to level the playing field. This summer and spring, I played in a coaches rivals league where coaches from around the country started playing together, and I will tell you, we were in a game that lasted 58 minutes, and we had actually lost both towers, Nexus towers, and we did end up coming back. So it is possible, extremely difficult, but it's going to require some really good coordination on Willow Canyon's part. Phoenix Country Day School is playing pretty much perfect. So Willow's going to have to match that perfection and move their way up. We see a split push coming up here. That's Ashley and are probably going to take at least one, probably two towers. The Diana is just wrecking havoc inside, as well as that super minion. Quinn split pushing bot lane. This might be the end. Both towers down. Nexus is probably going down. This is a sub 30 win for Country Day School. Bonus points for them if this was regular competition. Great job, guys. Let's look at the stats. You're not hearing comms. What you're hearing is people in the background. We're trying to set up a sound booth for our streaming situation, so I apologize for that, guys. I'm going to holler at him to be a little quiet here in a second. All right, so looking at this, we're 825 and 11, 38,000 gold for Willow, 55,000 gold, 25 kills. Just an absolute imbalance, and you can see this. You can see it in the CS. You can see it in the individual gold. Well played. Hey, we're going to set up our second match now, and we'll be right back.
trapped inside this spell. Now I feel it. Now I feel it. Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel it.
Too cold, standing in the middle of the downpour. Looking in the mirror 'cause it's only you that you have to lose. Headed backward on a one-way, trying to stop from running but you can't wait. Bury all the evidence you lonely learn when you crash and burn. And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion. People change, but not, and we just chill.
Okay, we're back, and my Rocket League teams are set. So I should be able to focus myself entirely on this stream, guys. So keep up the chats. We love that. And here we go. Bands and picks. I'll just throw on some music, and then we'll talk about it after the bands and pick phase.
Cowardice.
Kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be so good. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost them running, they fear me. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding.
Queen's Journey, a woman's left unsatisfied.
And I don't need to speak
All right, guys, let's talk about these picks and bans. So both teams kind of got to measure each other, and you can see that in some of these bans. So Phoenix Country Day School definitely took out that Lilia that was so effective and can be so effective for Willow Canyon. That Aurelia, once again, very good pick from the scouting. Ash and Jin. It seems like they're targeting ADC here, which kind of makes sense with Dr. Jinkies and his skill level. So pretty good bans all around. Phoenix Country Day School, they chose a Camille, another mobile top. Not quite tanky, but that is going up against another mobile top from Willow Canyon. We'll wait for that for a second. That Echo was allowed again. I'm kind of curious about that because we did have a little strategy meeting during the intermission, and I'm kind of curious why my kids chose to leave the Echo. They went back with that Kha'Zix, but according to our scouting report, that Kha'Zix was pretty scary. We think that mostly X-Dagger Swagger X, he is a plat 2, so yeah, he's just a good player. Cassidon, a mid, it's a mage mid, very good. Caitlyn has that range. That's going to make Dr. Jinkies even better, and Lux is just a solid champ. Willow Canyon banned the Darius, which was hard to be the Bard's main choice, very scary. Also, our top laner does not like going up against Darius, so that's probably a smart choice. Kha'Zix that I talked about, and that Diana and Quinn bans. That's directly off that last game. And then we have a Kali. Kali is always a strong mid. And if we look at Willow, the Volley Bear, who is normally so effective for Willow Canyon, was not as effective. So Phoenix Country Day School letting that through. We'll see if 1TerraOne can manage to pick up his game here. He's had some great games the past couple matches during the Summer Showdown, so we'll see. Jax is a great ambush guy if he can just scale. Those first 6 levels are a little hard, so let's hope that Camille doesn't womp on him. Annie is the default mid. If you don't know how to play mid, play Annie, and you'll figure it out. Onion Queen can definitely rock the Annie. And then Xayah and Morgana. So Frozen Cat 3030, Morgana is her preferred support character, even though she's been playing some tank support lately, like Nautilus and Leona. This is a kind of default champion for her, so we'll see how effective she is. As opposed to Lulu in the last match. And Xayah can bring a lot to the table. Kind of a slow build, but once she gets up there, it'll be great. But if Caitlyn can use her range advantage on her, it's gonna be a struggle. That bot lane's a struggle. And one thing that Willow has not had this year, or kind of in the spring, is our bot lane has been kind of dominant, and we've never really played a dominant bot again. So there is kind of that learning curve there with that. And so we'll see what happens. I know my kids, I know my athletes, and they can definitely do this. So 20 seconds, enjoy the music, and then we'll get her going.
Cody's brothers, my guys, no
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
So here we go. We got the build going. Ooh, some good skins all the way around. Willow Canyon setting up in a very traditional
30 seconds until minions
opening,
spawn.
but it looks like Phoenix Country Day School is going to try to make a push on this volley bear. I don't understand exactly why the volley is sitting there. This Echo is definitely baiting him. Smart decision to go back. Once again, a lack of vision is hurting Willow. Did not realize that Echo is backing. Volley could have taken that red.
Minions have spawned.
Both teams bot lanes are kind of waiting for that leash, but we see the Echo is moving up to blue first, which is a smart move. Echo is very reliant upon mana, so the Camille is going to help leash here. Bot lane is getting their leash on blue, and Caitlyn is moving down and will start gathering CS early. That's going to be another struggle here at bot lane because Caitlyn is going to get that CS advantage quite early. But one advantage up top is Jax is definitely going to get some CS advantage up top. Both sides minions just kind of trading off. Jax absorbing that XP, Camille as well.
Bedazzled!
Stunned, but Morgana managed to get back. They're making a tower dive here. Good dodge. And that Jax scaling issue. Oh, I apologize. I've been up since 4 in the morning, guys. That Jax scaling issue we can see here with the Camille. And Camille's going to take advantage of her mobility, I think, on this Jax and just bounce off this wall here. Jax is moving way too close to the wall. Oh, there we go. The Jax stun.
Predictable. First blood.
And the first blood point in the first 3 minutes goes to Hard to Be the Bard. And then Dr. Jinkies takes down Lone Woofy. But Morgana did get a kill there against the Caitlyn, so kind of works out. Maybe the double kill on the left. Ooh, double kill. Good balance. That Morgana is definitely going to scale there. Frozen Cat 3030 is definitely in her comfort zone. And he's got Cass pushed up. One of Cass's problems is he's very strong, but he's got some difficulties with early wave clear. And this Onion Queen is definitely taking advantage of that. But here comes the Echo. Oh, good save from the Volley Bear. Did save the Annie there. Problem is that was very predictable for Volley Bear. Both jungles are just kind of sitting there doing nothing. What are they going to do? It's a lot of wasted time, but Echo is closer to his Raptors, so it is going to give him some time.
The trick is to be clever and quick.
You know, despite being under tower, Jax is holding his own with the CS battle. Volley Bear's ahead of the Echo. But Echo does have his jungle item, or his starter jungle item. So what is Volley Bear going to do? Looks like Volley Bear went back and got his starter jungle item, his pink wards. And he is dominating the CS at mid, but That CS at mid did not have much effect in the last game, and Diana definitely scaled up, and CS didn't matter so much because she got so many kills. Let's see how Cass does here. And that Caitlyn Zaya bot lane matchup, Caitlyn is just starting to dominate, moving to that plus 20 figure that's so dangerous in that CS. So let's take a look at what's going on down there. There's going to be a lot of roots and stuns at the bottom between Lux and Morgana, so.
Boom, brain hole.
So we do have a red Drake up at the 6-minute mark. Are the teams keeping track of their timers? We do see that Willow Canyon does have a ward on, a pink ward, on the Drake, so that's good. At least they have vision. Hopefully they can take advantage of that vision. Annie's signaling that she doesn't know where the Cass is. So if we have any Willow Canyon people watching, I would definitely like to get some students in here as a coach. I should not be the one casting, but our program is new. Spring was our first season last year, and we spent most of fall 2020 building up our program, getting our hardware and everything else into place. So this year, our goal is to build up our streaming and content creation and everything else. So if you are a Willow student and would like to come in and start casting, we would love to have you. And if you don't know how to do it, it's okay. We'll train you. This should be a student-led program. So
Look out! Step right up!
So pulled the 3 off the Drake. Camille is all the way at the bot. What is Jax doing? Is Jax even aware of this? So Camille might be moving up on the Annie, who's almost got no health. Big dive here. Yep. Is Tibbers going to be able to do anything? Nope. Tibbers is done. So it seems like 1-1 is getting hit with roots again. So seems like they have his number with that. One thing we are seeing a difference in this game, though, is we're seeing a difference at mid. That Cassidon is definitely not as effective currently as the Diana was in the first game. So that is something that Willow should be striking on. Excuse me, Willow should be striking on. Remember, Willow's mid player is our highest ranked player. So we'll see how this goes here. Oh, once again, I apologize. Long, long day. Oh, keeping Camille locked down. Are they going to be able to do it? Oh, double flash. So you could tell there was some miscommunication there because Volley did definitely move out. Volley should be shielding.
Come get me.
That turned from a good gank from Willow to an absolute disaster. Wow, great job, Phoenix Day School. That map awareness, having Cass and Echo move up, did save the Camille. And now they're moving in on that Herald, moving in on that objective. They already have the Fire Drake. That objective control, it wins games. Definitely wins games. So Annie's got no vision here. Well, I guess there was one in the river bush. Ooh, good Annie. Ooh, maybe a counter gank here that didn't work out.
Blue team double kill.
And that Echo, hyper effective as we saw in the last game. Clearing that vision bot lane, also important. But it looks like they're probably going to drop Herald here mid. Yep. Take advantage of some of those plates, get themselves some gold. Keep that gold difference. And once again, we're at a 3K gold difference. That's just absolutely telling. Oh, Morgana moves up from bot lane. Takes advantage of the stun. Can they go for the bounty on Echo? Caitlyn Lux just kind of hanging out bot lane. I guess there's a Xayah there, but there's kind of this big team fight, or there was a big team fight up there. So we got one minute on the Earthdrake, 4 more minutes on the Herald. That use of the Herald, quick kill, quick drop mid, definitely puts Willow on a back foot. Well, we were seeing Annie roam, but that is one of my favorite skins for Tibbers, though. It's kind of like Death Teemo.
Will crumble.
The test of good manners is patience.
Oh, Camille. Good dodge from the Jax, but this Camille, I think, is taking this top lane. Little more mobile, little more savvy on the terrain, which as a Camille you really need. Bouncing off those walls makes her hyper effective.
Surprise! Look out! Catch!
Echo's moving in on this Earth Dragon. That's just going to give them even more armor. Nobody's really there to contest. Morgana Lux, but nothing they can really do. Unless they dive this here with a flash. Nope, they ran away. And once again, the lack of vision is hurting them. Looks like we're going to go for a Cloud Soul. So that's going to speed up whoever gets it. Taking that jungle, just taking it away from the volley bear. Just extending their lead here with Cass.
Waiting yields the most reward.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So first turret goes to Blue Side Country Day School. So once again, good on those objectives, good on those tiebreaker points.
Thou must suffer more.
Go! Step right up!
Oh, Annie moves in.
One more
It
time!
was a really good gank there on Echo, but Echo manages to get away. Maybe not.
My side and the wrong side.
Blue team double kill.
Oh, that went from a great gank to total backfire. We're just seeing a much larger kill side. You can see the difference between gold players and unranked players, which is Willow's top and jungle versus the Phoenix Country Day School. So the one thing that tends to happen when we have matches like this, or any sporting game, is when one side starts to get down, that mental part of the game starts to take effect, and players begin to doubt themselves. They start to run in fear when, instead of turning and attacking when they should, they run, or they turn to attack when they shouldn't because they're not really thinking, because they're scared. And you can start to see that happening with Willow here. The mental game has definitely been won by Phoenix Country Day School at this 16-minute mark. The goal difference already at 8,000. The kill difference almost a 4-to-1. So preparing for the mental game is something that every coach and every player should be focused on, regardless of whether it's esports or football or anything else. So let's see if Willow can make a comeback. We can see why Caitlyn is banned a lot, because just that range advantage, so nice. And now she's starting to scale. She's got three kills to the 0 for Zaya.
I've already figured you out.
No, some people are complaining my stream is quiet. I have the mic gain all the way up, but luckily we are getting a new mic here in the next couple days, so hopefully that will help our stream. Also, I'm probably a little nervous, so we'll see what's happening. So once again, just moving in that double wave, and she's just clearing that second wave by herself. That's going to allow her to do that split push up in the top lane. Willow Canyon has lost the vision battle. You can see they only have some vision here on the bot river, but they have no idea where these guys are. Camille's moving up, and Camille's just got so much advantage on the Jax. Jax should not have moved in until the volley bear was in place.
Running will make no difference.
That is a fed Camille. I know she's supposed to be skinny, but she's pretty fat right now, as fed as she's been. Seems like Volley Bear is missing quite a bit with this W. That is E. I always get those two backwards. They can hope. Alt, not quite enough, but can the cast make a move on the Morgana? Boom, yep. Good job, the cast is scaling. Not quite as effective as the Diana would have been, but
The trick is to be clever and the time is now.
and here we see the ADC carry. We see the effectiveness of a good ADC. So, wow. This is an amazing win. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit stunned by this. I don't know where to take
Red
this.
team's turret has been destroyed.
No objectives taken. Echo's going to solo this Air Drake by himself. That's going to be 3 dragons up. The Herald's up there. Herald might even make a jump. Yep, and the Herald got 2 towers with that. So that's just putting everybody behind, or Willow behind. Not Country Day School. Nope, they're ahead. So we're seeing a 12K gold difference at 19 minutes. That is just an effective team to have that kind of build and that kind of strength.
Storm unleashed.
Go!
Brainstorm
Once again, that lack of vision. Annie's by herself, kind of really cut off. Maybe Tibbers could get the Lux. Nope. They moving in on that Baron. Well, Willow got some vision on that Baron.
Are you fighting back?
Heads up. Step right up.
So one of the conversations I had with my players during the intermission was they need to make sure they were communicating and staying together. This is something that Phoenix Country Day School is doing a very good job at. They are staying together, and they are attacking together. Willow just seems to be getting picked off one by one. It's almost like they're trying to set up a team fight, but they're a little bit slow. That lack of communications, I think, is killing them. And so I will talk to them after this match is over to see what those communications were, what was going on there. There were several times that just everybody was not really on the same page. And now Phoenix Country Day School is just eating alive Willow's jungle. They push everybody back. We have Zaya here by herself, not even aware about the Cass or the Caitlyn. Just kind of not very effective. That 2v1, she's going to have to fall back. It's going to end up with the loss of another tower by Willow. So that tier 2 tower down in bot lane. Tibbers, that drop was not effective. Tibbers not really playing a big role that he could have.
Countermeasures engaged.
So
Don't blink. Look out.
Your cancel.
3 minutes.
Adapt or perish.
So we see this mid push. We have a minute or 30 seconds, or excuse me, minute and a half on Dragon Soul. Baron is up. What are they going to do? Are they just going to clear this without it? Oh, there's some pretty good kills there in the defense of the base, but at the same time, if you're defending your base this deep and not pushing back out, you're not going to win a game. Yeah, Hard to the Bard could probably solo that solo Baron at this point. Pretty stacked, pretty built, pretty fed with that 927. But I think game's going to be over here real fast. Caitlyn ult, I don't think it was effective. She probably should not have been aiming at the volley. Volley Bear's just got way too much health. Here we see this Camille. Camille's going to beat down this unsupported Morgana. And now they're aced. This tower, this Nexus, this is done. Another sub-30 win for Phoenix Country Day School. That's even more bonus points in the tiebreakers. They're not letting them out of their pool at all. So this game's done. Well played, Phoenix Country Day School. GG. Congratulations on moving up to the Final Four. And we hope you guys do well, represent Arizona with this. So let's check out the stats, and then we'll see how things are going. So once again, we have, wow, about a 16,000 gold difference. The kill difference was just huge. We can see our CS differences. That was just a well-played team, and you can see the difference between gold players unranked players and silver players. So congratulations, Phoenix Country Day School once again. We'll play some music for you guys on the way out, but thanks for watching.